Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Nikki and this is Messy Mamaholic. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about Mother's Day. It is May, which means Mother's Day is right around the corner. I'm sure if you walked into practically any store, especially Kroger, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, you will know that it is Mother's Day time of year. It is everywhere you look. But what do you do when you have a mom that you want to get a gift for, but you don't really have the budget or the extra money this month to really be giving? There are so many things that you can do without really spending a dime, honestly. The fact is that Mother's Day is a day to celebrate the moms in your life who either gave life to you, who raised you, who are influential to you, who taught you something, who changed your life. Somebody who is so important to you that you just have to stop for a day and say, hey, thank you for being in my life. That's really what Mother's Day is. It's not about how much money you spent or who has the flashiest gifts or who has the shiniest diamonds. It is just about saying thank you. So, what can you give a mom, especially a stay-at-home mom, and especially a stay-at-home mom with young kids? What can you give her when you don't have a whole lot of extra budget, but you definitely want her to know that you're thinking about her? I have 5 ideas for you. Number 1, these are all super simple too, like the most simple gift ideas ever, but they're still thoughtful and caring and loving, and that's all you need. So the first one is peace and quiet, or me time. Honestly, if you are a mom and you have children of any age, me time is far and few. Maybe if your kids are like grown and they're like in college, but I guarantee you're still gonna text like when you're in the middle of getting your nails done, asking how much laundry detergent to put into the washer. But you know what? That's being a mom. It's fine. It's part of the job description. So, what do you give a mom who is constantly going for her family? From the moment that she wakes up until the time that she closes her eyes at night, she is doing anything and everything that she can to make sure that her family has everything that she needs. Give her me time. Tell her, walk up to her, look her dead in her eyes and say, I'm taking the kids today and you are doing whatever you want to do. Whether that's go to the park with a book, or go shopping, or go get your nails done, go get your hair done, sit in the house and watch Netflix all day long. Say you are sitting on that couch and you are watching a full season of Friends and you are going to like it. She'll be so happy. She'll protest at first. She'll tell you no. She'll tell you she doesn't have time. She'll tell you there's too much stuff to do. And she'll tell you there's no way in heck she's taking a full day to herself, because it is just impossible. The world cannot stop just so that she can have friends time. Tell her too bad. Tell her hell has frozen over and that it is time for her to sit down and just think about herself for once in her life. Even if it's just for one day out of the year, she's gonna do it. And at the end of the day, you are going to be her best friend. That's just facts. Number 2, handmade gifts. Oh my God. Say it one more time for people in the back. Handmade gifts. I feel like people these days feel like handmade gifts are just kind of like, or things just to give kids, or just not really as thoughtful as going to the store and buying a brand new iPhone, but in reality, it is totally flopped. I would prefer to have a handmade gift over someone spending $100 on me for something that I will probably not even use that often. Handmade gifts are something that, one, they can keep around forever and look back on and say, wow, this person actually cared enough about me to sit down and take time out of their life and make this for me. Whether it looks good or it looks like an ashtray when it's supposed to be a coffee mug, it is going to be cherished by them. I know my mom had a drawer full of things that I made her throughout my entire childhood, right next to her bedside. And whenever she'd feel a little bit down, or feel a little blue, or just kind of want to reminisce, she would go through that drawer and it would always make her feel so much better. So handmade gifts are always so amazing. Now, What do you do when you're not very creative? That, my friends, is where Pinterest comes into mind. If you don't have a Pinterest account, get with it. It's 2019. Holy cow, what are you even doing? Pinterest is filled with so many amazing ideas for decorating, DIY, fashion, food. Literally everything that you can possibly think of is on Pinterest. Now, here is my disclaimer when it comes to the DIY section of Pinterest. The photos that you see are taken by professionals. So when you do said project, it is 99.7% not going to look the same way. But it's fine. You had fun doing it. You probably only cussed a few times. And you have a memory making it. It'll be fine. It'll look good. It's fine. Just slap a bow on it and ship it on out to mom, and everything will be a-okay. One idea that I have that we actually did for a couple of Raven's grandparents for Christmas is we went to Dollar Tree, got a glass for one of them, we got mugs for the other ones, and we just took some finger paint and put little fingerprints on the glass for Raven and made it look like little Christmas lights. Made it look like Christmas lights, and then we took the other mugs and made it look like he was holding the mug with his handprints. If I have a picture, I'll try to insert it, but I don't think I do. But it was so super simple, and it was literally like $2 to make them. I already had the paint at home, so we just paid for the glasses and the mugs. That was it. And they loved it. They'll probably never be able to drink out of them or wash them because the paint will just come right off, and it's probably not good for them to ingest the paint, but they loved it. They absolutely loved it. I think my dad started crying a little bit, but he didn't want anyone to know. Number 3, a do your chores coupon. This is so 90s, I feel like, but hey, I thought about this and I was like, I would actually die if someone gave this to me. So this is kind of more geared towards the stay-at-home mom, especially stay-at-home moms with younger kids, where her kids aren't helping quite yet with the chores around the house. But give her a I'll do your chores coupon whenever she's just like, I've had it with this house, I've had it with these kids, I've had it with you, I've had it. Mom is on strike. She can hand you this coupon, and all you do is go around the house and do all the things that she does in a day that makes your life easier, and while she's sitting there sleeping, you can do everything. I know that sounds awful. That sounds so awful. But think about how she'll feel. She'll be so happy. Like you're running around like a mad person, trying to stay on top of the laundry, and oh my god, the dishes are out of control and the kids are running wild, and she's just like, this is a good episode, It's, oh, I wish I was her. She doesn't even exist, but I wish I was her. Anyways, so number 4. This kind of rolls into number 3 and kind of goes into number 1 as well, but that's fine. A sick day. This is especially for stay-at-home moms. Especially for stay-at-home moms. If you are working and you don't feel good, you call up your boss and say, hey Joe, I'm puking everywhere. I don't think I'll be able to make it in. And Joe's like, alright, get well soon. And you hang up the phone and you go back to bed. When you are a mom and you're sick, you wake up with a pounding headache, you're choking down vomit, snot is running out of your nose, and you slap on a face mask and you go chase those little gremlins around the house like they are Tasmanian devils, because that is your job. You cook every single meal. You still clean everything. You make sure that your children are fully clothed and they're not running around the yard naked, slinging their diaper around their heads like banshees. You make sure that everything is still running smoothly and that the world is spinning on its axis just the way that it should be. But inside, you want to curl up in a ball and die. Sick day. My mom. That's what it is. So what you can do is you can go up to a mom and say, hey, why don't you take a sick day today? And she can just literally go do whatever she needs to do, and you hang out with the kids and do whatever. everyone's happy. You know? If I've been only sick a couple times since I've had Raiden, and every single time I remember hating my boyfriend. Like, oh, if you get to go to work, you get to sleep because you have to work in the morning. I, on the other hand, am about to die, and I have a screaming child here, but it's fine. It's so fine. Like, so if I could have somebody where I could call and be like, hey, I'm sick, I need a sick day, you need to come take these kiddos, that would be amazing. Number 5, fifth idea, the cabin fever reliever. Especially since it's just now starting to get spring. I know here in the Midwest we've had some like summer days, some like winter days, some fall days, and some spring days, all within the past month. So if you guys are anything like people in the Midwest, we have been cooped up and hanging out outside, a mixture of both within the past month and a half. But now that we're starting to get those warmer days and there's a little bit more going on around our towns and events that are going on, we want to get out of the house and go see our town and go see what's going on and go to apple orchards and go to parks and go to plant nurseries and go to all of these amazing things that we could do to kind of explore our town a little bit more and kind of expose our kids to a little bit more culture, or to petting zoos and farms and all of these fun, amazing things to do outside. But sometimes not everyone in the family wants to tag along. So just have one day, maybe even on Mother's Day, where you all get out of the house and do exactly what mom wants to do. If that means we all load up in the car and we all head down the street to that humongous child's clothing sale that mom has been dying to go to all year long, then we all get in the car and we go do it. And we make a day out of it. We get some ice cream and we eat it on the way there, and then we get a burger and share it, or a giant pizza and share it. And we all make mom happy and do what she wants to do just for one day. Sometimes as moms, we want to be left alone. Sometimes we want to be able to go to the bathroom for 5 seconds without somebody banging on the door, or little toes sticking underneath the door frame that we just can't get away from. Sometimes we just want to be left alone. Sometimes we want to spend time with our family. Our families are the most important people in the entire world to us. And sometimes we just want to spend the day with them without little Sally griping and groaning because she can't text back her friend, or little Johnny's upset because he wants to play his video game and he almost beat the last level. We just want a nice family day where we all have smiles on our face and we all are laughing, and oh my gosh, we created a memory. So, super simple ideas, very straightforward, all geared toward thanking your mom, or thanking that person that was in your life that is a mom figure, or the person who deserves to be stopped and thanked on Mother's Day. Super simple, very straightforward, very loving, very awesome. If you subscribe down below as well, so you can see all of the other videos that'll be coming, bringing you guys more content is definitely on its way. Don't forget to hit the bell as well, so you can get notified every single time that my face pops up on YouTube with a new video. If you have anything that you guys want to say, any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, criticism, anything, leave it on down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and